So here we are in our Patterson Springs field farm, and we've had some bears that have come and helped themselves to some bees and honey.
They don't only go in and eat the honey, but they destroy all the hives. They eat the bees, they eat the honey, and they smash everything. So this is a lot of destruction here today. Oh, these ones are still alive.
Okay, we'll move them onto a pallet.
So we just we're cleaning up this field where the bears were in. So if you guys want to follow me here and just have a look at what they did. So it looks like whenever they decide on a box, they kind of just rip up a side of the brood box and then pull it down. And then we have this kind of damage right here, where all the frames just get destroyed, and all the honey gets eaten off until they're full. So there's still some honey frames here. They eat the bees too. So, you know, once a hive is gone, it's pretty much gone. Now, a couple of the hives that we saw were just pushed, and so they were half left open. But we managed to save those bees. We put some more frames in here for them, but the downside of that is that it's not honey frames. All throughout the season, they collected honey, and now that honey is gone. So we might still have some honey frames left in the workshop that we'll come and replace that with. But right now we just put in some empty frames. At least they have a place to stay. And we also have a bucket of honey out here for them so that they can feed off of that when it's not snowing. They really don't like to be bothered today, but we did have to come and save them. We put some other frames just onto the openings here, just to prevent the snow from building up in front, so that they can still come and go as they please, especially tomorrow morning when the sun comes out and it's a little bit warmer. They're gonna start doing their own cleanup, a little bit of what happened here the last 2 days. So yeah, thanks for watching, you guys, and hopefully we can salvage up this field, and we'll see how strong they are next year.
We were hoping the bears wouldn't come back, but unfortunately they did, so we were left with no choice really but to build an electric fence that is bear-proof. And so we spent one long night doing this before we had to leave town suddenly. So we were happy that it's in place, and it seems to be effective. The bears have come and gone and not been able to penetrate the fence. We're hopeful that this will keep the bees safe from any further bear incursions. In this picture you should be able to see a solar panel on the bottom part of the frame, and it's used to charge a battery that then powers that energizer that sends in a 10,000 volt current to the positive wires going around the fence. And that's enough to hurt but not to injure an animal that may touch it. So that should be enough incentive for them to stay away. We've since been in contact with Sarah from Sarah Consulting in Canmore. She is a bear biologist specializing in bear-human coexistence. and she's been kind enough to give us some information on best strategies for dealing with coexisting with the bears in our field and in order to protect the bears and the bees.